All right, Tuesday night class with the lovely, amazing, older than me, Ann Fleming.
Now you're gonna stop.
This is nowhere near the trouble I normally get into.
You're right.
We play with something called continuations. Continuations are the idea that we run out of footwork, but we did not run out of pattern. We started with a simple sugar tuck, where the leaders picked up the shoulder and moved in next to the follower. Typical continuation position, the leader is in front of the follower, about a 90-degree angle or 45. I have a control of both sides of the follower. From here to get out of it, I can do a same side continuation, which is nothing more than a glorified sugar push. Walk her forward, bring her back and release, never letting go of the follower, never losing contact with the follower. Or I can move around the follower, 1-2 to the other side, bring her back, and again slide out to open position. We then dressed it up a little bit getting into the continuation, walking her in 1-2. We did a simple cutoff with a prep, double spin alternating the arms or elevator arms getting to this position. The typical continuation again was to take her forward 1-2, bring her back 3 and 4, and finish 5 and 6. We then started talking about the fancy cool version that everybody does, and this starts by having the right hand tucked under the elbow. We have control of both sides of the follower's torso, and instead of leading her forward, I'm going to lead her hip out, forward, and around and back. As I do so, I move around her, keeping the count, to finish 5 and 6. How big a bite we take, absolutely up to you, subjective followers. The main thing is we never go with the shoulders. We always go with the center, the belly button, the hips, the middle of the body, not the upper part of the body when we're doing this. You do not have to take a big bite to have a nice look on this, so don't think you do. Final version we did was a whip with a double spin, walk her in 1-2, 3 and 4, bring her by on 5. Remember the hand comes up on 6 because the double spin happens during the ankle. We go over the head only once, throw the frisbee to hover, go over the head only once, and then go down to the waist to get to this 90-degree angle. Right hand comes into the shoulder, and then it's up to you whether we do the crayon or walk her forward to get out of the pattern and finish 5 and 6. That was the first class, right? Second class. We started talking about spinning side passes. For the followers, we talked about shaping, and we're simply taking this very common stretch. Whichever hand goes up, we shape away from the hand. We're going to shape up rather than shaping down. So on a typical spinning side pass, as the follower's right hand comes up, she shapes away, 3 and 4 to finish 5 and 6. If I do the same spin with my right hand, I walk her in 1-2. She's going to then twist the other direction for the shape 3 and 4, finish 5 and 6. How much of a shape you take, entirely up to you. Think about pushing the hips out and the shoulders in the opposite direction. Keep the head upright as much as possible first, then add the head for more shape, and if you want even more than that, bend the knees because it lets you go farther into the angle. How big of an angle you take is entirely up to you. We then added the collecting on 3, walk her in 1-2. This is entirely on the followers. On 3 itself, followers are going to collect the left foot, pulling it into the right. You then finish your and 4 to finish 5 and 6. So no change in the lead, no change in the timing, entirely on the followers. The main options we did were the collecting to coupe. We also talked about going to passe, bring the foot up, 1-2, up and 4, 5 and 6. The and special, which is the one I like, which is that kick, 1-2, kicking the leg out, and 4, 5 and 6. Which version you took was entirely up to you. That is not something the leader is leading. That is an embellishment the follower throws in whenever she wants. For the leaders, we did the big arm spin, which is nothing more than thinking about driving a bus. I'm going to bring the hand over to my tricep. The farther up my hand or over to my opposite shoulder, the bigger the deal becomes. Basic move, walk her in 1, give her the prep 2. Main thing is to rotate the left hand immediately. Draw the big circle. This is at my elbow, so kind of a big deal, but not the most massive thing. Same thing going to my tricep or my shoulder. It starts becoming a bigger deal. Going to the opposite shoulder is the biggest version of all. 5 and 6, still a basic 6 count pattern. We then did the scoop spin, walk her in 1, give her the prep 2. I'm going to scoop the hand as if I'm doing a shoulder roll. Take the hand over her head, nothing is rotating. Place the back of my fingers on my shoulder for 4, then I can turn either way. We could turn to the right, but all the cool people turn to the left. Just slide the hand out 5 and 6, nobody's listening to that. Final version that we did from Handshake Handhold, the Terry Ripa Special. Spaghetti 100. Walker in 1, ask for the hand 2. We're doing a spinning side pass 3 and 4. I go under the hand and immediately lead a rock and go to get her back to 2. So this is 3 and 4, 5 and 2, over and over again. The more my hands are separated, the bigger the deal becomes. Think about taking one hand over per beat. When we are finished with the movement, I simply do a split overhead or a sombrero. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Good class, everybody.